Hello everyone, welcome to our special segment today. We bring you a report from our neighboring country. Thailand is a nation not only famous for its tourism and rich culture, but also facing some economic challenge right now. Thailand is a tropical country in Southeast Asia known for its rich culture and diverse landscapes. Its capital Bangkok is the center of economy and culture. Formerly known as Siam, Thailand is the only Southeast Asian nation never colonized by Europeans. Thailand has a strong economy driven by industry, agriculture, and tourism. It is a major exporter of rice, rubber, and electronics. Since the 1960s, the country has rapidly developed with tourism and manufacturing leading its growth. Let's connect with our reporter on location, Mr. Akil, for the latest report. Over to you, Mr. Akil.
Good evening. I'm Akil Nakib Zafri, reporting from Bangkok. Today, we take a close look at Thailand's key economic challenges, which is unemployment and inflation, and how they're shaping the lives of millions. Let's find a few people for us to interview about the economic growth in Thailand. As Thailand continues to face economic challenges, we are now at Ban Rat Thai village, and we're gonna interview some of the villagers at this village. So let's go. Sawadee-ka. I'm Akil Nakib Zafri from Satu News, and can I ask you what is your name and are you a villagers from this village?
Yes, I'm legit from this village and my name is Kakuta.
Alright, I will ask you some questions about the inflation in Thailand. So can I ask you how Thailand overcome the inflation?
Okay, from my perspective, I think the government should increase their tax rates. By doing this, people will spend less on imported items and maybe make more in export. Because by doing export, we will make our economy grow and make the outcome of the tax rates become more expensive.
Alright, do you have anything else?
From my another perspective, I think the government also should look at our everyday needs items, because this item can be out of control of sort of the price that will make people become more less spend on, like I said earlier, imported items that will make people more buy our export item on local tradition.
Alright, it's good to hear it from you, and thank you for spending time to interviewing with me. And yeah, I think as you can see there, we already interviewed one of the villagers from Ban Rat Thai village, and now we're gonna move on to the next local from this village. Alright, thank you. Excuse me, mister. I'm Akil Nakib Zafri from Satu News. Can I ask you what is your name and are you local villagers in this village?
Yes, first my name is Tumulak.
Sawadee-ka.
Sawadee-ka.
Alright, I'm gonna ask you some questions about the unemployment issues in Thailand. So, based on your opinions, what did Thailand do to overcome the unemployment issues in this country?
Thailand do a lot of programs to overcome unemployment. First of all, the government of Thailand introduced high-tech workforce development and also digital economy activity, digital economy promotion, I think. And those two programs were basically for unemployment people to go to that event and join to find their own job there. And there's also called this training program called Ton Kla Achip, and also introduced by Thailand government. There's so many people that have been successful throughout the training program. So that's all.
Alright, thank you very much for spending time with me. Alright, so as you can hear that, we already heard a lot of what we call a lot of ways that Thailand did to overcome their unemployment issues. So thank you, Mister. Again.
Thank you.
Excuse me, Miss.
Yes?
I'm Atul Nakib Zafri, a reporter from Satu News. Can I ask you what is your name and where are you from?
My name is Zeti. I'm from Malaysia.
Wow. Alright. I want to ask you a few questions about Thailand. Can I ask you about your first impression in Thailand?
Do you miss Thailand's economy?
Yes.
Thailand's economy. Okay. First of all, it's booming. I mean, everywhere I go, there is foods, markets, and massage chairs. Also, they have tuk-tuks and their coconut bigger than my head. And people are really making things happen out here. And as for a tourist, I feel like I am personally contributing to the economy. So, like I say, at this country, one mango sticky rice at a time, and I came here with a budget, but now I am on the YOLO economic stimulus plan. Do you have any question?
I think that's all from me. And thank you for spending time with me.
Okay,
Alright,
welcome.
thank you, Miss.
Okay, welcome. Bye.
Right now, as you can see that we already interviewed one of the what we call tourists in Thailand, and we move on to the studio.
The demography of Thailand in 2025, the population of Thailand is estimated at 71.67 million in the previous year. The population growth rate stands at minus 0.07%, placing Thailand 181 out of 237 countries and territories in terms of population growth. Out of the total population, there are 34.84 million males, accounting for 48.64%, while 36.78 million females make up 41.36%. This means Thailand has more females than males, with a difference of 1.65 million people, ranking 9th highest in the world for gender disparity. The sex ratio in Thailand in 2025 is 94.7 males for every 100 females, placing the country 54 globally in terms of the female to male ratio. In Thailand, Buddhism is the main religion, about 96.4% of the population. The second largest religion is Islam, followed by about 2.1%, and Christianity is practiced by about 1.3%. Other religions include Hinduism, Confucianism, and Taoism. Now we invite the head of Economics and Population Thailand, Dr. Dao Chai Lai, and Deputy Minister of Economics and Population, Ms. Ratsatno.
Sawadika.
So I want to ask you, what of types of inflation in Thailand? Can you share us a bit about it?
Okay, so first of all, I want to thanks to Satu News for inviting me to have a talk about big current global issues about unemployment and inflation in Thailand. So the answer to your question about types of inflation is first, demand pull inflation, which happens when people want to buy more than what is available. In Thailand, this happens during strong economic growth or tourism booms. Example, during holiday seasons or before COVID-19, where more tourists spend money and property demand in Bangkok increase prices. And second is cost push inflation. It happens when it costs more to make products. Example, the Bank of Thailand said the rise in energy and food costs caused recent inflation. And lastly, wage push inflation happens when companies pay higher wages due to labor shortage or new wage laws. Workers ask for higher wages to cover their living costs. Higher wages increase production costs to companies rise prices.
Okay, so I understand about that. And next question is, what inflation can affect to economy in Thailand?
Okay, so effects of inflation in Thailand is cost of living increases for household. Thailand had a significant increase in inflation, particularly in prices of energy and food, which increased far more than those of other items. This increase affect both prepared and fresh food. Second, economic slowdown and investment decline. As a result, the persistently low inflation rate, which is below the target range, has an impact on economic data. It causes a decline in trust in a number of areas.
And lastly, Doctor, can you describe with current data analysis inflation in Thailand?
Okay, so data analysis inflation in Thailand for 2019, inflation was 0.71%, low and stable, supported by steady economic growth and controlled consumer demand. Next, for 2020, inflation dropped to 0.85%. Thailand experienced deflation due to the COVID-19 pandemic, which led to lockdowns, a collapse in tourism, reduced household spending, and falling global oil prices. For 2021, inflation to 1.23%, a modest recovery as the economy slowly reopened, with gradual improvements in domestic demand and consumer confidence. For 2022, inflation surged to 6.08%, a significant spike caused by the Russia-Ukraine war, global supply chain disruptions, rising food and energy prices, and a depreciating Thai baht. And lastly, for 2023, inflation returned to 1.23%, stabilized thanks to interest rate hikes by the Bank of Thailand, easing global commodity prices, and an economic rebound supported by tourism and domestic consumptions.
For Ms. Ratchatno, can you explain us about unemployment in terms of types and effects?
Okay, so unemployment refers to employable people actively seeking work but unable to find it, including those employed in unsuitable jobs. It is measured by dividing the number of unemployed individuals by the total workforce and indicates a nation's economic health. So, for types of unemployment in Thailand include frictional, seasonal, and structural unemployment. Frictional unemployment is short-term, occurring when people enter or leave jobs while searching for new ones. For example, graduates or workers changing careers. It can be reduced by improving job information and government support like job centers and training. After that, seasonal unemployment happens when workers are laid off during certain and due to weather or demand changes, like fishermen in monsoon season or construction workers in raining season. Solution include creating jobs in other seasonal industry, is diversifying the economy. And lastly, structural unemployment occurs when industry decline or fail to adapt to changing demands, new product or production methods. Workers' skills become outdated, making it hard to find job, especially when increased international competition. For example, rural workers without digital skills and to struggle enter growing technology and service sectors. And for the question of the effect is, unemployment in Thailand impacts for individuals, economy and society. For individuals, it causes loss of income and financial stress, leading to difficulties in meeting basic and mental health issues. And for seasonal jobs, also bring insecurity and low motivation. After that, for economy, unemployment reduces productivity as many workers are inactive during off-season, lowers household spending and increase government spending on welfare and job programs. And lastly, social poverty and inequality, especially in rural areas, strain families' financial and weakness community ties as people move away for works.
Okay, thank you for the answer, and I would say thank you so much to Dr. Dao Chailai and Ms. Ratchatno for spending time with us. I hope people out there can understand about unemployment and inflation better. So that's all from us. Thank you.
Sawadee ka.